Hey all, I'm going to show you today how to grade using the rubric and the tracker. We're going to just cover the kind of technical details and how it shows up to students. So I'm going to start by logging in. On the first page I log in on is going to be my grade box. It shows all tasks that are submitted for students. This first one, the only one currently in my grade box, is this cells task submitted by a test student, John Z. Doe. So I click on the name, I'm going to be taken to that completed task, including any work that the student has submitted here. Okay. The rubric is at the top of the task. I can click here to hide it if I want to. I don't. I'm going to show it to you. So this student's target level is functional, so I'm only going to look at the functional level here. And you'll notice that the rubric is here, followed by two different text boxes with some more specific revisions that you can type in. The functional level, we'll pretend I've graded. This student has answered 80 to 90% of the questions correctly, and appropriately used vocabulary words, has met this functional level. Maybe they didn't connect the phenomena to the vocabulary words in the response, so I'm going to mark this as revise. And then finally, let's say they did a good job of explaining how one of the elements relates to the process of homeostasis in the written response. So I'm going to mark this as completed at this level. You'll notice that all of the language from here is defaulted to come down into this area, and you can see specifically the things I marked were pulled down this way, as well as the areas I marked as revised being over in this revision points area. You can type below to add some more specific responses, and as I submit the grade, you'll notice that it will be marked revise, this purple color, because one of these areas has been marked revise. If all areas are marked as complete, or if only one of them is marked as, if only one of them has been marked as met, the tracker will always say complete unless you mark an area as revise, or you personally mark it revise yourself. It's often better to just put it through here, because then it's much easier to kind of give feedback to students. As I submit the grade, this will go back to the student. It's taken out of my to-do box here. And then on the student end, we'll take a look at cells and homeostasis. And you can see that cells has been marked as purple and needs revision. And you can see all of those responses that I said, what was done well, with the specific language from the rubric, and what needs revising with specific language from the rubric, as well as my absolute garbage that I typed in here. You can also see in the rubric that this functional level is the one that's been marked. You can see that learning and nuanced have not been marked at all. I did not give that feedback when I was giving feedback. With a little green check mark and a purple X next to the area that needs revision. Cool. So that, I think, is everything we need to know for the technical side of marking work using the rubric.